our children and grandchildren, all, why not?
Hello, Miss Edie. I'm good. Put it in your bag. Do you have a bag? Is it your bag?
Oh, yeah. I see what you, I'm sorry. I'm looking at all this other stuff. I do. I feel what's out.
Do you need a strap? I can easily do without this. That's all right. You sure? Okay. I can get you one from back here. This is would you rather have, you get a choice here, either a shorter one like this or a really long one. Long? Long. I think these are just fine. Yep. Was it hot at everybody's house before they left? I know. Yeah, the humidity is just the... So I just wanted to tell you that we're going to try music again today. Because I have this mic on, we think that it'll be all right. The thing that we don't know is how much it might affect people at home. So anyway, we're going to try it and we'll see how it goes. So.
You're afraid they can't hear you.
Yeah, although with the mic it shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. That would be the only thing that would kind of nix the music. Let's see here.
Is that going to continue? Are you going to continue that as long as forever?
I think the intention was that it was pretty successful. A lot of people really liked it, and now they have good equipment and stuff. So as far as I know, it will just be continuing. So.
Some people want to stay home.
And in the winter, it could be a big help, to people that don't want to get out. Yeah. Yeah.
I much prefer to get I think I did too.
What about fans? Would you like the fan on? Yep.
I personally would, but I don't want to, if it's uncomfortable to others. I can move behind the fan and you can turn on.
Can
No.
you only do these and not those? Or not?
I don't know how to do that. I haven't found another switch. I think you just have to turn them off, the other ones off. So, well,
bothering you, you can turn them off.
Well, if they can go slower, maybe. So we have air moving, but not. I know it does. Is the drinking fountain working, or do they not allow it? Is there a drinking fountain?
There was, but I don't remember it being on now. I'm sorry, I didn't check on it. There was like a water bottle where you could, get like a cup. Right.
So this is as low.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, they usually.
Do you want to move your mat over here, maybe? And go get some water if you feel like you want to get some water first.
I just don't want you to think I'm trying to give you some disease. I know.
Oh, not worried about that. Just,
We're back.
I'll move your mat for you. Just go ahead and go get some water and I'll move your mat over here.
Wasn't that wonderful?
Yeah. I think that's a little better.
Yeah, that's good.
They used to have little pull things on them, and now they don't. So I don't think there's a way I can turn them off. So, all right. Can you tell me about the volume of this? You can hear it, all right?
Still working some.
Can you all hear the music at all? Can? Sure? Okay. All right. Good morning, all of you at home who are joining us. So find your comfortable seated position here. Remember that it doesn't have to be with crossed legs like this. You can always just widen out your legs, stretch your legs forward, because the most important part here is to relax your body now so that your breathing begins to get smoother and longer, deeper. And really, you don't have to do a lot to make that happen. The most important part is just to relax your body. We're breathing through the nose on both inhale and exhale now. If you can sit up tall and maybe bring your chin in just a little bit so that you relax the back of your neck. First, feeling how on the inhale your breathing fills up your belly. Relax and soften your belly, and the breath will come right in, expanding the belly, and then up some to widen out your side ribs. So you don't need to feel like you have to draw the breath just real up high. The breath naturally will come up and widen the side ribs and be right around the area of your heart. And really the whole affair of this breathing that we do in yoga should be really soft and easy, actually. Sometimes in the beginning, after we haven't really paid much attention to our breathing for a long time, it seems like we have to just really pay attention. But as you get more used to it, it becomes more natural, and you can bring some light awareness to your breathing, but you don't have to struggle and really concentrate really hard. So just relax your body, breathing, finding that sort of ocean-like rhythm now. So yoga, people often call yoga one of the mind-body practices. So the way that really happens in yoga is just what you're doing right now. You're coming back to your body and to your breath at the same time. The body and the breath are joined. Good. Now you can open your eyes if your eyes are closed, and then bring your arms up overhead. Interlace your hands, stretching up into seated mountain pose. And then let your right hand come down to the mat and bring your left arm across. Seated side stretch. And come all the way back up. Reach up. And bring the left hand down and your right arm going over. And all the way back up, reach up. And twisting now. Bring your left hand onto your right knee, your right fingertips behind your back. So it's always important in a twist to get some length in your spine. Draw the low belly in and then twist around, looking over your shoulder. Come back around, reach up against seated mountain pose, and then twisting the other way now with your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind. Lengthen up, draw the belly in, and then twist. And come back around, reach up again, and this time unlace your fingers and bend your elbows, sliding your right elbow on the top of the left one. So right here is a great position for this. This is a shoulder opening pose called the eagle, the arm part of the pose we call the eagle. And so you can stay right here, bring your elbows a little away from your chest, and feel that big stretch across the upper part of your back and your top of your shoulders. You can also twist a little bit more so that your palms touch. It's not necessary to do that, but this would be the sort of the full expression of this pose. Stretch up, and this time dropping your left elbow on the top and either staying right here or twisting a little bit more. And seated mountain pose one more time, stretching up. And bring your arms down now and your legs going forward, and just move your feet around. Circle your feet. Point and flex. Good. And then come to your hands and knees now. For cat stretch, your palms right under your shoulders. So as you inhale, arch the back a little bit, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round up your back, relax your head and neck, and keep going just like that. Inhaling as you arch your back, exhaling as you round up your back. One more. Now press back into child's pose, bringing your hips back toward your heels and lowering your head down. Come back to hands and knees. Inhaling, arch your back. Exhale, round up your back. Now turn your toes under in the back and lift up your hips and come into downward facing dog. You can move around and find your most comfortable downward facing dog. Hips move back away from the hands. You can soften or bend the knees a little bit. Now bring your knees back to the mat and come back into child's pose. Come back up. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round up your back. Tuck your toes under, downward facing dog, lifting up your hips. And now just step your feet forward to your hands, and taking all the time you need, just roll yourself up, press into your feet to help you roll up. Good. Going to do our sun salutations now. So beginning with your feet about hip distance apart and your palms together right at your heart. We'll go through it 2 times. Good. Bring your arms back to your sides and then inhale, arms up. Palms together at the top. Look at your hands and then exhale, fold over anywhere on the legs or touch the floor. Now inhale, head up with a flat back, look forward. As you exhale, step each foot back, coming down to your hands and knees position again for cat. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, round up your back. Turn your toes under, lift into downward facing dog, and we hold this now and breathe. Inhale, step forward to your hands as you look forward with a flat back. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale, come all the way up, press into your feet, bring your arms out and up. Look at your hands. And bring your palms down to your heart. Good, and one more time now. Inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding over, forward bend. Inhale your head up, flat back, look forward. Exhale, step each foot back, come onto your hands and knees position for cat. Inhale, arch your back, lift your chest. Exhale, round up your back and toes under in the back and lift up your hips, downward facing dog. Relax and breathe here. Inhale as you step forward to your hands and then flat back looking forward. Exhale, fold over, forward bend. Inhale, come all the way up, arms out and up. Look at your hands and bring your palms down to your heart. Good, we're going to come down to sitting. So you might try, if you're having trouble with the down or the up to down or the other way. So one way that I do it is to slide my hands along my legs so that eventually I get down closer to the ground, and then it's not so hard just to find a way to sit down. Sometimes if you just think about getting down immediately, you get off balance or something. It's kind of scary. So keeping your hands on your body a little bit longer as you fold down is a little bit easier. So now, head to knee pose. Slide your right foot in. Left leg is going forward. Head to knee pose. Placing your hands right beside your legs and lifting up, and then fold over, head to knee pose. Come all the way up. And we'll go to the other side. Bring your left foot in, right leg going forward. Lengthen up through your spine and folding over. All the way back up and bring the soles of your feet together now for seated bound angle, coming up on your sitting bones so that your spine can lift up and the knees go down gently. Now just open up your feet like a book. So place your thumbs in the pads of your feet and just open your feet up, stretching your feet a little bit. You can also massage them a little bit. And then tuck your elbows in close and lean forward. And come all the way up and just lightly cross at the ankles. This is the simple seated forward bend here. So just placing your hands right in the middle and just start to walk forward just to a comfortable place for your back. And walk your hands back in. And lay back on your backs now. We'll do some poses on our backs. And if you have a strap available, you can put that next to you. We won't need it immediately, but have it ready. So laying back on your back, we'll start some leg lifting, beginning on the right side now. Just raise the right leg up, flexing your foot as you raise your leg, pointing the leg on the way down. Left leg the same way, raise the left leg up, flexing your foot and pointing as you lower your leg. Just continue on your own now, going side to side. Good. Now take your strap in your right hand and raise your right foot up in the strap so that that right foot presses up toward the ceiling. Just bend that knee a little bit so you can really feel your back right against the floor. Now open your leg out to the right and bring your left arm just straight out from your shoulder and look back towards your left hand. Bring your legs straight up again. And then take your foot out, lower that leg down, reach your arms back behind your head and just stretch. And then go to your left side now, bring your left foot up. Open your leg out to the left, right arm out to the side, look back at your right hand. And bring your legs straight back up again. And take your foot out of the strap, lower your leg, reach your arms back and stretch. And now bring both knees into your chest and both arms out to the side. So this is sometimes called windshield wiper. So we're just going to drop our knees now over to the right, clear to the floor if you can. And then bring the knees up to center and lower them over to the left. Each time, try to look in the opposite direction. So now knees are dropping over to the right and look back to the left. And bring your knees to center and drop them over to the left and look right. And back to center, and one more time on each side. Drop your knees to the right, look left, come back up, and knees over to the left, look right, Back to the center. Now just wrap your arms around your knees and rock a little bit side to side. Then roll yourself to the right and just press yourself up to sitting. Bring your ankles in towards you and just roll forward so that you're on your hands and knees now. For cat, as you inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, round up your back, turn your toes under, lift up your hips for down dog and just breathe. And step forward with your feet up to your hands and roll yourself up to standing now. Just coming up into mountain pose. Feet are about hip distance apart here. So just like when we were sitting and breathing now, relax your body. So usually, if you just sort of let go, you just feel your feet sort of sinking down. Just what we want, the feet really to sink down, especially those back heels. And your knees are soft, so not locked up tight, but some softening of the knees. Usually what will happen is if you soften the knees, your feet spread out. Good. Standing forward bend now. Raise your arms up. As you exhale, let all the heaviness come out of your shoulders and just fold forward anywhere you can. Hands can be anywhere on the legs, or you can touch the floor. And then roll yourself back up. Good. Step toward the middle of your mat now. I'm going to do a pose called the angled forward bend. So step forward with your right foot just a little bit, as if you were just taking a step, you were going on a walk and you just step your right foot forward. And bring your arms behind you and hold your elbows. Now square the hips forward and just think about your stability now through your legs, your feet, and that back heel. If you press down into that back heel, it automatically begins to lengthen your spine forward, first with a flat back. Just lengthen forward to wherever's a comfortable place. You could stay right there. You can also round over, bringing your forehead down more. To come up, press into that back heel, keeping your hips going straight forward. Come all the way up. Good. Step back. We'll do it on the left side now. So just take a really small step forward with that left foot and square your hips forward. So oftentimes if I don't think about that, I'll be turned to one side. So just make sure your hips are going forward. Hold your elbows. You can stay in that position right there. And you can also round over, bringing your forehead closer to your leg. Press into your back heel to help you come up. And release your arms and step back. Good. Now, warrior two, take a bigger step forward with the right foot, and you might need to adjust that back foot so that you feel really balanced in this position. So just like in every standing pose that we do, we think about the base of the pose first. So make sure that you feel really connected there and stable, and bend the front knee, and then bring the arms up overhead. This is Warrior 1. I think I might have said Warrior 2. We'll do Warrior 1 here. So your arms can be apart. You can also join your palms. And lower your arms and step back. And we'll do it on the other side now. Warrior 1, take a big step forward and maybe adjust your back foot and square your hips forward and bend your front knee. And then bring arms up. Keep breathing down into your feet. Arms apart or palms joined. Now bring your palms down and step back and lower yourself down, finding your best way of coming down to the ground again. Always just take your time and do that in whatever way is comfortable for you. So don't worry how you do it so much, just take your time. So now we're going to do the mermaid twist here. So bring your right foot in like we do for head to knee pose, but this time bring the left foot back behind you and bring the knee, this bent knee, right against this foot, the right foot. And now take both of your hands over to the right and place them on the ground. So one of our people that was here last week asked a question about how to do this. She was feeling like she couldn't get her hands down. So this is what I have forgotten to tell you. Lean into your hands now and then twist around. So you should feel like a mermaid on a rock. Back around. We'll go to the other side. Left foot tucked in, right foot going back, and the heel of this left foot right against the right knee. And then take both of your hands over to the side, and then lean into your hands and begin to twist around. So I tell you that because your questions anytime, or if you need help in a pose, always helps me, because I always I'm forgetting something I should have told you. So don't ever hesitate to ask questions. I'm happy to answer those things. All right, so now we're going to just come onto hands and knees position again and do just a little bit of cat. Arch your back and round up your back, relaxing your head, neck, and shoulders. And one more. And then just lower yourself down onto your front body. You can bring your arms right in front of you. Just rest your forehead there. Relax and breathe, and especially relaxing your legs now. of your arms back now to the sides of your body with the backs of your hands on the mat first. And just rest your cheek to one side. And then place both palms down right beside your side ribs. And roll your elbows in towards your body. So your legs are really heavy and relaxing there. Elbows are in close to the body. And then lift up your head and shoulders, keeping your elbows in close. Remember, this is baby cobra. And as much as you can, keep the legs heavy and relaxed. And lower back down, cheek to one side, just relax. We'll just do it one more time now. Make sure to roll your elbows in right against your body, and then lift your head and your chest. And lower back down. Now bring your elbows in close, press into your hands, and press up to hands and knees position. Good. Now just turn over and come into a seated position. We're going to do that. I think we've done this breathing practice before, called alternate nostril breathing. So just sitting in your most comfortable way. Again, you can always extend your legs out when we're sitting and breathing, or just straight forward or in a wide angle. So rest your left hand just in your lap now. And using your right thumb, just close very lightly, close the right nostril. And just begin to breathe only through the left. Just breathe in a natural way. Rest your hand back in your lap and just breathe through both nostrils now. Now this time, still with your right hand, use your ring finger and close the left nostril, only breathing through the right. And rest that hand back in your lap, just regular breathing through both nostrils. Good. Now just lay back on your backs for our final relaxation. You can have your knees bent if you like, or legs stretched out, either way. And checking in with your shoulders now, finding a real comfortable position for your shoulders, helping them to soften and open. So that alternate nostril breathing is a very soothing breathing practice for the nervous system. It's very calming and also very balancing because of switching to each side. So now just let your breathing be very easy and relaxed. Shoulders are soft and open. And just softening your face, especially relax your jaw. You might part your teeth just a little bit so that you feel your jaw relax. Just bringing a very soft smile to your face. And just going through your body now and finding those places that are touching the ground where you can feel them touching the ground, and see if you can relax more around those places. The shoulders, your hips and legs. Most of us have certain places that we know of in our bodies that we habitually hold some tension. And if you could relax those places even more. So most of us these days are running and running around a lot, doing so many different things. It's really important to have some kind of a practice where you can really relax your body, relax your mind, come back to yourself. So doing a regular practice of yoga really helps us to train ourselves to have a different kind of default with our breath and with our bodies. Just start to breathe just a little more deeply now to help your body re-energize. So breathing a little more deeply now. And then you can move your fingers and toes, maybe stretch your to your right side. Just take a breath or two on your side so that you don't come up really quickly. And then as you're ready, if you'll come back up just to your seated position and bring your palms together to your heart. Thank you all for being here on what is going to be a very hot day. So thank you for being here. I'll see you next week. Namaste.
Yes, thank you.
Have a good weekend. You're welcome. You are so welcome.
Have a good weekend.
And you too. You too. Bye, Judy. Have a good weekend.
Chair yoga come after this?
Want to stay?
I started out in chair yoga before I had my surgery, and it was really a big help. And I graduated. Yeah, so
Here
should I leave this chair?
Oh, you're fine. You just leave it there. Yeah, you're doing just fine in this class. I didn't. So
It really is.
Karen always comes to both. That's why I was asking you. She's like a.
Well, I'm starting to feel more flexible. In the beginning, I thought, I can't
Oh
do
no!
this anymore. But
Yes, you can. Yes, you can, and it will just. Yeah, you just keep coming. That's right. And you can always, if you need to, if you've got something going on, do it at home. You can.
I try to
pick it. Yeah.
I've learned a lot.
Good. You know, the sun salutations are perfect for that. They're like just a practice in and of themselves. You could do several rounds of sun salutations, sit and breathe a little bit. It's like a whole practice. Relax.
And it's my lower back. Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that hurts. And so all of these things make me relax more.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
That.
Good.
So,
Good. Yeah.
you.
Yes, you're welcome. Hey, good to see you. Got to talking to get these mats out here.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to try this.
Don't feel obligated. You just tell me if it makes any difference. If it does, I'm happy. I have some more I could hand off to you. So. And you can use it anywhere. In the yoga practice I was explaining to you, it's just kind of a whole, you rub it all over your whole body after your shower or your bath, or before. You can even do it before if you like. So anywhere on the body is good. Yeah.
I have never been in such a mess as I am right now. I itch.
Yeah.
It doesn't show up as much as it did. I've never had that problem before, and I'm 85 years old. I took 3 little pills, and the third one I thought, oh my gosh, what's going on here? You know, I'd swallowed it already. I was supposed to take a whole bottle of them.
Well, let's see if almond oil is the magic potion here. Yes. Hey, friend. Hello there. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
I'm good.
Good. I'm just putting some. Yes, we found out that it was the lighting was the other way. Was like the people who were at home couldn't hardly see me at all because of the way the light was coming in. So we reversed it, and it seems to be better. So, yep.
So I'm out of sight over.
I will check and make sure that you are. I need some over here. We'll move these back a little bit. Hello, Sean. Good morning to you. I don't care. You take wherever you would like. How are you two?
I'm fine.
Good.
And I will be here next week.
Where are you off to?
Well, we're off to Wisconsin.
Oh, a cool place.
Well, we hope. No humidity.
What are you going to do up there? You have family or?
No, it's a bus trip.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, we're about 25.
Oh my gosh, to see like what there?
Well, we go to Wisconsin Dells. We go to Mackinac Island.
Oh.
We do a cranberry farm. We do a dune buggy. We cruise up a river. We do a glass bottom boat.
Oh my gosh.
Boats under the ocean.
Oh my goodness. You will have to tell us all about that. That sounds fairly wonderful.
How are you?
Morning, dear. Let me get you a chair. Do you? Which?
She wants me over here.
Which chair do you like? Do you like the black ones? Okay. Oh, I got the okay to do music. So, let's start this over actually.
forgot my water bottle, so they gave me a coffee cup.
That was good.
You're not supposed to have ice. Be real careful. So how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Sean, that looks good. Let me see what you all look like here.
I put it on this morning at about 9:30, it came on and it says, recharge your device, your battery's very low. Okay. Well, for crying out loud, it went all night. So I didn't know, that's what I wondered. Yeah, you probably ought to have them. Well, I called in a week ago or so, and she said, well, she said, here's 70%. I should you tell from there.
Fran, raise your hand for me. Fran, just raise your hand up.
About this big, but you just stick it in.
I think I need you to be back a little bit, I think. Yeah.
Whether it's good, but so I put it in there.
Good. Sean, you look fine over here, I think. I think you're fine.
I just want you to know,
Raise your hand.
I'll probably cough. So if I do, I'm not contagious. I just have, I just scare people with my coughs.
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't care.
Yeah, she hadn't heard me cough, has she?
Let me move you back just a little bit.
You can say, I can move that.
No, don't worry. Now sit down, let me see. These people over here, I think, are good. They're
Oh, maybe somebody else. I did, I just got them there.
I did. Yes. I am the president of this group. Which kind of chair do you like?
I got chill.
Folded or black chair? Black chair? Okay.
Yeah, because
You're fine. You're fine. I know you can. Where would you like to be? Over here? Put you right there and see if that'll work. Yep.
my sister.
So that, okay, so watch, you bet.
Mine was so small.
Well, you know, I
They're just little.
That's how every year.
Fran,
Yeah.
it's still, maybe it's that black chair I'm seeing.
I'm an 8-year-old granddaughter, so you don't get to be conservative. You try to be bold, Nanny.
Don't sit down yet.
So,
There. Oh, don't sit down yet. I'm going to move that chair back just a little bit. Now sit down. Sorry,
good at
Perfect. Do it again. Oh, lift up your arm.
me, sir.
I think you're fine.
You got her.
I don't feel like fooling with it more. You know what? I could put a mat out for me. How about that?
I want one, huh?
Yes. Guess I can. This is a good arrangement, I think, though.
Well, you know, I've seen the deer chasing before, but this mommy.
Somebody lies down on that and the rest jump on them.
Yeah, we're gonna just give them a massage on their back. Perfect. Is it hot out there? Did you walk over? Or?
Yeah. I walk over. I don't live too far from here.
The humidity's kind of high, I think.
I don't live too far from here.
That's good.
Hey, guess what? I get to see my niece and Melissa, they moved back from Charleston here into Kansas.
Ah,
Melissa's gonna go to nursing school.
how nice. Oh my gosh, how nice.
Yeah, so I'll get to see my
Family.
great little nephew.
Oh,
Since I haven't seen him.
oh my gosh. Very nice.
I'll get to see him tomorrow.
Lovely.
Because I'm not gonna come down for lunch. I don't like corned beef.
A DNA
We're going down for lunch tomorrow and I don't like corned beef.
She is
It's
amazing.
nice that they
So,
post the menus so you know what.
he looked at it and he's, man,
But my niece Merritt, she just turned, well, her birthday was the 2nd of June and she turned a year old already. That doesn't seem possible.
Now she'll have a chance to get to know you, which is
Yeah.
nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Times 57, that's all I can say. A little bit of everything.
I think we're going to start, ladies. All right, my friends, we're going to start. And yes, we do have music today, so we're hoping it's going to work for the people at home as well. So
Sing again.
yes, if you would start. All right, so close your eyes, rest your body in your chair. Just plant your feet now so that you can really feel the ground underneath your feet. It helps you relax more. And as you relax, your breath begins to come in deeper. And remember, we want this whole breathing thing to be very soft and easy. We're not looking for just a lot of effort, really. It's more really a matter of you relaxing. So a lot of times during the day when we're just sort of running and have so many things to do, we just are not, it's more that we're not paying attention, that we have maybe tightened up, gotten tense, and the breathing gets more shallow. So just relax, come back to your breathing. As you inhale, if your body is relaxing, your belly is going to expand on the inhale. The breath rises up a little bit and widens out through your side ribs and really doesn't come up much farther than that. Exhale all the way back down. The belly will sink back in. And you can even feel the breath going down through your feet. Good. You can open your eyes and sit forward now in your chair with your palms on your knees. Archie, hello. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. So arching the back and rounding up your back. This is cat stretch now, so keep going just like that. Arching your back, rounding up your back. And then widen your feet out a little bit and make a big circle. Keep your shoulders relaxed, your head and your neck loose as you make that big circle. And then go back the other way. Good, and sit back in your chair now and bring your arms up overhead and just interlace your hands and stretch into seated mountain pose. And then let your right hand come down and your left arm going over. This is seated side stretch. And all the way back up and reach up again. And then let the left hand come down, right arm going over. And all the way back up, reach up. And now just a little bit of a twist here. So bring your left hand onto your right knee and then lightly hold the back of your chair. Lengthen up first. Draw your belly in a little bit and then twist and look over your shoulder. Come back around, reach up again. And then right hand on that left knee holding the back of your chair. Lengthen up. Draw your belly in and twist. Come back around, reach up last time here. And let your arms come down and sit forward now and just move your feet and ankles around. You can make circles each way. Point and flex your feet. Good. Now, sit back in your chair with your palms to your heart. Sun salutations. So, inhale, arms up overhead, palms together, look up at your hands. Exhale, fold over in a forward bend. Inhale, draw your right knee up to your chest and look up. This is lunge pose. And exhale, fold over. Inhale, place both palms on your knees. Arch your back, look up. This is cobra. Exhale, fold back over. And then drawing your left knee up to your chest, looking up. Lunge pose on this side. Now fold back over, forward. And now sweep your arms out to the sides and all the way up. Palms together. Look at your hands and bring your palms down to your heart. And again, inhale, arms up. Exhaling, folding over. Inhale, right knee up to your chest, looking up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, both palms on your knees, arch your back, look up. Exhale, back over. And then left knee up to your chest. And folding over. And coming all the way up, arms out and up. Join your palms, look at your hands, and then draw your palms down to your heart. Just take a breath there. Good. Sit forward now in your chair for head to knee pose. Bring this right knee out to the side. You can be up on your toes. Left leg is just going straight forward. One hand on each leg. So first get some length in your spine. And then begin to just slide this left hand anywhere on your leg that you can is just fine. Just remember to honor your back. Come all the way up, and we'll go to the other side now. So this left knee is going to come out to the side, right leg going forward. Sit up tall, slide your right hand down your leg, And come all the way back up. And still sitting forward, bring the soles of your feet together now. Seated bound angle pose, just gently pressing your knees apart as you sit up tall. And bring your chin in just a little bit so that you relax the back of your neck. And bring your knees back up and widen your feet out now for the wide angle forward bend. So resting your arms just on your legs. And to start with, really relax the low back. You can stay just right here. You can also drop your arms between your knees and roll down a little further. And then to roll up, place one hand on each knee and press down into your knees. And just roll up slowly. Good. We're going to do pigeon. So there's two options here. The first one is to just bring the right ankle on the left knee. The other way to do it is just to lightly cross at the ankles, and we're going to be opening this right hip, so just press into the right knee more. So either way. So about helping us to widen out through the low back and the hips so that we can stand more comfortably and walk more comfortably, not so tight. So just if you have your ankle up, just gently pressing into that knee, the right knee, to feel some stretch in this right hip. Otherwise, just do it with your ankles crossed, pressing that right knee out. Either way. Let's go to the other side now. Left foot is up. Just gently press into the knee. Or just pressing this left knee open with your ankles crossed, either one. Good. Now bring your arms up. And as you exhale, draw your right knee into your chest. And put your foot down, raise your arms back up. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, draw the knee into your chest. And inhale, arms up. And right knee up. Inhale, arms back up. And left knee up to your chest. Good. Sit a little bit forward now and do that cat stretch again. Inhaling, arching your back. Exhale, round up your back. Inhaling, arch the back. And exhale, round up your back. So we're going to come to standing to do the moon and star sequence. If you would like, remember that you can do this seated. The movements are exactly the same and it's very easy to do. So let me quickly go through it for any of you who've not done it seated. So we start with half moon pose, so your feet would be kind of close together and arms to each side for half moon. And then you widen out for 5-pointed star. And then you do goddess pose by just tucking your elbows in and your palms up. This is goddess pose. And then back to 5-pointed star. Then half triangle to the right, right hand down, left arm up, 5-pointed star, and over to the left, right arm up, 5-pointed star, and goddess pose, and 5-pointed star, and half moon pose. Bring your feet back together, one side and then the other side. So anybody who would like to do that seated, always know that you can do it seated. Otherwise, if you want to do it standing, come up behind your chair and we will do it. So moon and stars, first standing in mountain pose here, feet are about hip distance apart. And then bring your arms up overhead, palms together and side bending over to the right, half moon pose. And up and over to the left. Up and step out now for 5-pointed star. Widen your feet out. Now bend your knees, turn your feet out a little bit, tuck your elbows in and your palms are up. Goddess pose. Reach through for 5-pointed star. And half triangle, right hand down, left arm up. And 5-pointed star. And to the left hand down, right arm up. And reach through. And goddess pose, 5-pointed star, and step together, half moon pose to the right, and up, and to the left. Good, we're going to go through it one more time. Step out, 5-pointed star, reach through your ears. Now turn your feet out, bend your knees, elbows in, palms are up, goddess pose. Reach through, 5-pointed star, and half triangle, right hand down, left arm going up. And reach through, and over to the left hand down, right arm going up. And 5-pointed star, and goddess pose. And 5-pointed star, and step together, half moon pose to the right. And up, and to the left. Up, good, and lower your arms and have a seat. So we're going to do a seated version of Warrior One pose. Am I doing Warrior One, or maybe I think I'm doing Warrior Two. So sit a little bit forward in your chair. Widen your feet out. Now turn a little bit to the right. Let everything move to the right here. Yeah, we're going to do Warrior Two here. So now, this right leg is forward. Bring your right arm forward. And bring your left arm back behind you. So now what happens is your chest, your heart is going to open up, move around, but you're going to look forward over your front hand. This is Warrior Two. Now lower your arms and turn in your chair the other way now. So the knees are now going over to the left. Knees are dropping over to the left. And you're sitting, so this left knee will be, turn that, just step. This way? You could go that way, yes. So widen your feet out just a bit, and just, very good. Now, whichever leg is forward, bring that same arm forward. So I have my left knee right here. I bring my left arm forward, right arm going back. but you continue to look forward now over your front hand. So don't turn this way, but look forward over that hand. Notice that you should feel a lot of opening across the front of your body. Perfect. Sean, that looks great. Just look forward. Good. Now lower your arms. Very good, all of you. I know that that's a challenging pose. Good. Palms on your knees. Just do a little bit of cat here. One of the people in the last class was telling me after class that she felt at first when she started back to yoga here, she thought, I just can't do it anymore. And then after a couple of times she said, I can do it. So the warrior poses bring to mind that quality of, yes, I can. So I want you to know that you can. So don't ever feel like you can't, because it's just going to come along a little bit at a time, and everything will get easier. Good. So now sit a little bit forward in your chair for chest expansion. Just reaching around, hold the back of your chair, and really feel your feet here. Stand into your feet. That will lift up your chest. Good. Just release your arms and shake them a little bit. And we'll do camel now. So place both hands on your knees to start with. And let's just do a cat where we arch the back. So that's the same movement that's going to be in camel. Round up your back now. So place your hands on your low back. Do that same movement that you just did for cat stretch, and come back out of that. And again, just like in cat, stand into your feet though. Good. Place your palms back on your knees now and do cat. And round up your back. Place your hands on your low back. Do that same movement. Very good. Release that. Let's do one more little twist here. Bring both knees over to the right and hold the back of your chair with your hands. Lengthen up through your spine, drawing your low belly in. Just use the leverage of your chair to twist a little bit. Come back around. We'll go to the other side. Remember to get some length in your spine first and draw your low belly in and then twist. And come back around. And sit back in your chair now, getting really comfortable in your chair. Roll your shoulders to the back. And then roll them forward. And then drop your shoulder, keeping your shoulder relaxing down. I know. I have a pretty tight neck. It does sort of bring your head up and lower your left ear toward that left shoulder. Come back up and make a slow circle now to the right. Just circle around. Keep your head in the same plane so that you don't drop your head back. Just switch and go the other direction. And just drop your chin towards your chest to release the tension in the back of your neck there, and place both palms on your knees for ragdoll. So loosen up your shoulders now. Move your head and neck around, your shoulders, and just ever so slowly begin to slide your hands along your legs. Just roll down to wherever's a comfortable place for your back. To come up out of this, place both palms on your knees, press down into your knees, and very slowly rolling back up. When you're all the way back up, just rest your hands in your lap. Going to do alternate nostril breathing. I think we did this one time last week, but I'll go through. This is a really well-known yoga breathing practice. It's very balancing to the nervous system. So it's very simple to do. Just keep your left hand resting in your lap, and using your right hand now, just take the right thumb. You can sort of make a loose fist here. Just use your right thumb, close the right nostril very lightly. Do not really pinch it really hard because it might sort of engender some fear. So just a very light closing the nostril. Now just breathe through your left nostril. Just the same as we've been breathing before. Relax your belly, let the breath come in deeply. Relax that hand back to your lap, just regular breathing through both of your nostrils now. Still using your right hand, use your right ring finger and close the left nostril and only breathe through your right. Just relax your hand back to your lap, just regular breathing now through both of your nostrils. And continuing now just to relax your body, make sure that you're in a comfortable way of sitting there so that you really feel the support of the chair so that you can give your weight over to the chair and not be trying to subtly hold yourself up. You can have your eyes closed. You can also just gently open them just a little bit and just look down toward the floor. Softening your face, relax your jaw, and soften up your shoulders. See if you can make some space there between your shoulders, soften them. Most of us have some places where we habitually hold tension, and if you know of one of those places, see if you could breathe right there into them, relax them more. Most of us are really busy every day, running, doing different things, taking care of a lot of things. So all of us need a practice where we can learn the feeling of being more open and relaxed. So the relaxing part of yoga, the breathing, helps us to come back to ourselves. Helps us learn the feeling of relaxation. Many of us haven't even really experienced that very much. So when we do a regular practice of yoga, we have an opportunity to sort of retrain the body so that it knows when it is feeling tight and how to relax those places in the body. So one of the really, I think, lovely things about doing the relaxation in chair yoga is that it teaches you a way that you might be able to relax more easily in some other settings, like maybe if you're on a trip on a bus. You don't have to maybe close your eyes or draw attention to yourself in any way, but you could just breathe more evenly for a few minutes. Relax the places in your body. Or you could do it at the park, sitting on a bench. There's lots of ways in your day. So now just start to breathe just a little more deeply. You can move around a little bit, stretch your legs forward, move your feet around, and bring your arms forward. Just move your wrists around. And interlace your hands now and stretch up into seated mountain pose. And then bring your fingertips onto your temples and massage your temples. And your jaw. And the base of your skull. Use your thumbs and your fingertips to massage that area. And then the back of your neck and the tops of your shoulders. And then bring your palms to your heart. Thank you all so much for coming today, and have a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week. Namaste.
Okay.